Okay, this is going to be the first of several videos I'm going to be doing today. Two of them are three of them are Star Wars related, one is Star Trek related. I'm going to talk to you about Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, a lot of you out there is going to say, who's Grand Admiral Thrawn? In 1991, Timothy Zahn, a science fiction writer, created, when there was no movies, no nothing, everything was, Star Wars was pretty much dead. And he created a trilogy called the Dark Force Rising trilogy. The first one was called Heir to the Empire. It was one of the most brilliantly wrote stories I've ever seen. I was hoping, and they almost made it into the last three Star Wars movies, but now they had to go with the stupid things they did. Then 2017 to 2019 and 2020, 2021, there were sequels. 1991, Heir to the Empire aired. He was a military genius with the Empire. He was not human. He was from a Chiss race that was outside the Empire's unknown region. The man was a pure military genius who, if he hadn't betrayed his allies, the allies ended up killing him out of revenge. He probably would have defeated the rebellion, the New Republic. He was going to beat the New Republic until he betrayed them, betrayed the Empire, this alien race. In 2016, in the cartoon series Star Wars Rebels, we have our first appearance of Grand Admiral Thrawn. We never saw him live action from 1991 to 2016, and he became the most popular villain in Star Wars history, and up to 2016 had never been seen live or on animation. It was called Steps into Shadows. It was his first. Lars Mikkelsen was playing the voice. Brilliant actor, loved him. He also introduces a character called Ezra Bridger, who's a Padawan to a Kanan Jarrus, a Jedi. Kanan dies, and Ezra uses the powers of Force to force these space whales that sent Thrawn, his military, and Ezra Bridger to the far reaches of the universe, far away from the Empire, and we never saw him again. Ahsoka Tana is looking for Ezra Bridger, or Grand Admiral Thrawn, in Mandalorian Season 2, looking for Ezra Bridger. Ezra Bridger was a Jedi apprentice, a Padawan. Last year or so, everybody kept asking Lars Mikkelsen. They're bringing Grand Admiral Thrawn to the live films and TV shows. Have they asked you to reprise the role? And he kept saying no. I did not. They have not asked me. 2-3 weeks ago in London, Star Wars Celebration, where they had everybody there from all the Star Wars movies and TV shows. They had the cast from Ahsoka Tana, the next series after Mandalorian ended, and after they introduced everybody, that included Ray Stevenson, who played Volstagg in the Thor movies. He's playing a Dark Jedi. More on that with the Ahsoka Tana preview information I'll give in a minute. The guy in charge had asked the question. I know it was a setup. Goes, who is playing Grand Admiral Thrawn? Can you tell us? And Dave Filoni, one of the brilliant geniuses of the Star Wars universe these days, said, I can tell you his name or have him come out. He's here. And the place went mad when they introduced Lars Mikkelsen, who I mentioned was in the cartoon version of Thrawn, came out. He'd been lying all this time because he couldn't tell anybody he was going to be in the live-action series. I was heard that even the the reporters that were there were high-fiving each other. That's how much love this character and this actor is. This is going to be a great series. I don't think Ahsoka Tano will be the last time we see Grand Admiral Thrawn. I think they're going to use him in the big screen and maybe some other stuff. At least I hope so. He made a great villain. And that's it for Who is Grand Admiral Thrawn. I will be doing an Ahsoka Tano video in about 2 minutes. Talk to you guys soon.